And you would know that because you've seen me do it. You've been in my house. You helped me sell it. We spent a lot of personal time. And on that note, he's actually not just a singer, because when I see these picture pieces, what I realize is that my dad wore life path truths like costumes, a spy's disguise, trying to throw people off his scent. It was very interesting how much he didn't want people to be able to seemingly put two things together and get 4 out of it. They put 2 and 2 together and get 0 or 0.76 or 15. And they're like, wait, these are not coming out in a coherent, sequential fashion. They're like sporadic and jumping all over the place. It's lying to us, this equation. And I thought that was really interesting. Because then it made me go, oh, wait, that debt thing, that's interesting. And then when I go to talk to someone like Sean, and then he tells me that my dad was in debt and that right before he died, he took out like 7 figures from Sean. This journaling process allows me to see things in greater detail that would otherwise be difficult to image. I can see parts of the world that are far from my view at the moment. That's what this is, okay? Through that process, things come up. Like I said, I was able to gain a specific advantage over perspective, right? I was able to see that when I spoke to Sean in March of last year, this conversation ended in him trying to gaslight me into a fist fight and then ignoring me for 1 year and 3 months until he exploded on me through the official Grade A's handle and through his personal handle on Instagram, and got away with it. When I spoke to Sean and he told me that Chester, around the time of his passing, took out a 7-figure loan from him, I was able to think back, oh wait, because of the timeline and because of this conversation, I can see now that Chester was facing a severe financial hardship from at least as early as 2016 to the time that he died, which is odd because the colleagues in his life at the time, including Sean, said that he was the happiest, most productive, it's the most he's ever profited from his career. And that doesn't seem to be true at all. And I asked Sean, why did you keep this information from everybody? And he said, especially knowing that you shut people down, drove them crazy, ostracized them as conspiracy theorists, and all of this evidence over here proves that these theories are real. He said, it just wasn't their business. But, he gets to have a career off of it. In utilizing tools like this one and the amplification of my process, I am able to gain a greater perspective on things that I otherwise would not have a proper perspective from which I could comprehend a situation, right? Given my age or my development or